Zack Childress here, and I just want to say congratulations. If you're watching this video, you're part of the mini course, and it also means that you've registered for my free workshop. And I can't tell you how important that is for your business, for you to get an understanding of the overview of what really real estate's all about, and being at that event, showing up, being there. It's going to do two things. It's going to give you a clear understanding of what real estate is and how to, jump in and start making money really fast. It's also going to tell you how you can actually expand upon the information that you already know. So listen, I sent you an email of my upcoming event, and it'll have everything in there, confirmation, the dates, the time, and everything. And here's what I know. If you're on this, then you're a serious person looking to invest in real estate. And that's something that I commend you on. I remember when I first got started and how serious I was and how it was so important for me to get out there and be around other successful peoples and really how to show up for appointments. Being an entrepreneur and being a successful real estate investor, one of the biggest things that I can tell you that I've learned over the year is how to show up for appointments. So I set myself reminders. I set them on my calendar. I set them for my emails because it's so important to show up, especially when you're trying to learn more information. And so that's one of the very first secrets in this business is always follow through with what you do. So make a commitment right now to yourself and to your business. Go to your calendar, put the dates in, block the time, set a reminder for yourself so that you know that you can be there for the 2-hour free workshop and you can learn from it. And so, but listen, with that said, I want to share something with you why it's also important for you to come to the workshop, because in today's real estate market, a lot of people are what we call a one-trick pony, and that means a one-trick pony strategy. They're trying to just do one thing, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's very dangerous in today's market when you're only doing one thing, when you're only trying to do one type of investing strategy, because you're leaving so much out there, or you're leaving so much on the table, and you're not really allowing yourself to have multiple exit strategies from a deal, and that is extremely dangerous. And so the real estate market is, it is about moving through the market with the best strategies possible so that you can win every single time. And it's making a shift, and you don't want to get caught in that shift. So you want to be prepared, you want to be educated, you want to be someone that can move through market cycles and survive. And I can tell you this, that's where I've been. I've been through several different market cycles in my 16 plus years as a real estate investor. And I can say this, that how I survived through market cycles and how I navigated through the down markets and the up markets and made money everywhere in between is because I understood the ability for research, data, market segmentation, clustering zones, all this you're going to hear about at the free workshop. And on top of that, how I could actually work with multiple types of deals, multiple types of strategies, not just one, where I could do deals without using my money or my credit, where I could actually go out and acquire properties and fix them up and sell them using other people's money, and how I could also build long-term wealth so that I could start to think about my retirement and taking care of my family and myself. So, when I started, I didn't have all the things that I have today. I had to find creative strategies, which made me understand being a one trick was not going to fix my problem wanting to become a real estate investor. So the other thing is that led me on a path to be, an entrepreneur, a real estate investor. And it also made me realize that if I could do it, anybody could do it. I grew up with a single mom in a mobile home park, and we struggled. And I can say this, that through that is what made me want to succeed more and more every day. But as I succeeded, I realized I could help other people. And so I'm on a mission to change 10,000 lives over the next year. And if you're watching this, then you can be one of them. And it starts with coming to the workshop, right? Being at the workshop, being present at the workshop, okay? And so when you're there, I'm going to be talking about the 4 different tiers of investing. I'm going to be talking about how we control properties and sell contracts in wholesaling, how we do creative financing where we can actually control a property and make cash flow on it without ever buying it, how we get into the fix and flip model with a 3-step process so that we're not becoming contractors or handymans, and how to get into long-term wealth using other people's money. And so that's what this workshop is all about. But it's commitment on your side, right? It's commitment on your side. Like, for instance, I'll never forget the very first deal I ever did. $13,000 check I made on that deal. And you're going to learn about this case study at the workshop. And the best part about it is when I saw it and I contracted it, I sold that contract and made $13,000 and did nothing to the property. Did nothing. Didn't touch it. Didn't paint it. Didn't fix it up. I just found it, sold the contract, which you're going to learn about at the free workshop, and you're going to hear about this case study, and made $13,000 on that deal alone. And that opened my eyes. That made me want to learn more and more and more about this. And so, I just can't commend you enough for being here, starting this journey or continuing your journey. But it starts with commitment and being consistent. Come to the workshop. Get trained. Remember, successful people, they follow through. They set appointments and reminders, and they make sure they show up. One of the big things I want to give you is a $740,000 bonus package when you show up. And that's going to have everything in there from finding sellers to finding buyers, our funding kit, which talks about all the different funding that's out there just for showing up and participating, right? But also when you show up at the event, I'm going to show you how you can get access to $500,000 to buy investment properties without using your credit, using other people's money. And the best part is you don't have to do 2 years tax returns and all this crazy stuff like traditional banks want you to do. It's just funds that you can use for investment properties. But you got to get educated, right? Can't just have the funds and run out there and not be active in the business. So you got to get educated. So that's why I'm sending you this. But I really look forward to seeing you at the workshop. I'm excited for you to come, excited for you to learn, and just stay tuned because I've got more stuff coming out to you. I have some more emails, another video coming to you. So this is Zack Childress. See you soon. Bye now.